Well, howdy folks, welcome back. So we are out here with the Ruger American and 6.5 Creedmoor. If you guys have seen part 1 series, put a link in the top right here on that build. We're going to see the advantages we get out of a chassis upgrade and a barrel upgrade. So I got it strapped on my back here, as you can tell. Let me show you guys a good advantage having a chassis upgrade. So as you can see here, I have the Ruger American on my back. I'm using a Cab Gear biathlon sling. Very comfortable to pack back around, and you can see that it's on a folding stock. What it allows you to do is basically be able to take your shots. If, for instance, you come up on your doe or your elk, you can easily deploy the rifle because it has a very quick folding stock feature. So put the sling out the way, and what it allows you to do is if you need to take for instance, a 200-yard shot, you can do so. So get in the sling, chamber you around. If you need to take a freehand shot, you could do so if you need to. So that was 250 yards actually, and as you can tell, I don't have any ear pro. I am running a thermal suppressor, and though we are in a wide open field, this allows me to be hearing safe. This thing is a very, very effective suppressor. Be doing a review on that pretty soon. But Little Hawk is going to take some shots downrange, and we're going to see exactly what kind of accuracy we get with the factory ammunition again, along with some hand loads. Stay tuned, stick around. We'll go over this rifle and see how well this thing performs. Okay, so the rifle is now sitting in a MDT ESS chassis, and it does have the Crown Ridge barrels, Sendero Contour 24-inch, 1-in-8 twist pre-fit barrel on here. So the biggest advantage of the MDT ESS chassis that allows you to give you some sling point mounts and everything, as well as give a solid base on foundation for bedding. Also, the weight on the actual chassis itself gives ability to actually mitigate the recoil. And as you can tell, it's got a full rail system. So if you have any night optics or any of that, as well as M-LOK accessories, you can mount it on there. So this thing is sporting an Arca rail system from MDT as well. It's a very affordable system. Allows you to manipulate the bipod and move it back and forth. Very awesome system to have. Highly recommend using Arca rail. Now I did have to change the scope out to the Strike Eagle scope, so we are not running the Element Nexus scope. Unfortunately, the scope was just hitting too low, and in fact this one is sitting very, very close to the rail as well. So Little Hawk is going to go ahead and shoot 100 yards using the factory ammunition, 123 grain Hornady ELD match. I got 5 left, so this is what we shot on the video 1, 120 grain ELD. Hopefully this thing is zeroed out, and let's see what she does. Go for it. And hopefully it's zeroed. Is it zeroed?
It's high.
It's high? So you go for a 5-shot group or readjust.
Well, it's a factory ammo though.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got some 140 grain ELD hand loads, small rifle prime, and we are using Hodgdon 40 350. Pretty hot charge. Let's see what this thing does. 42.6 grain.
Okay, scooping.
Hold on. Do a 5-shot. So we'll go ahead and get this zeroed out, and looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a sub MOA group, say about a 0.6, 0.7 inch group. All right, so here's the Hipstick at 300 yards. This was my offhand shot, and then my son dead center. So I think it's showing promise, and man, that has got some power. Look at that divot right here, fat old dent. Okay, let's go load up some more ammo. So I asked my son to give me a milk jug, and he freaking brings me a detergent. So we're gonna attempt this detergent shot at 1,000 yards. Well, he's gonna attempt it because that's stupid. That's crazy. Okay, well, hey, all you, 1,000 yards, let's do it. On a detergent jug. There you go, long range shooters of Utah. Let's step it up. Let's use detergent bottles. 985 yards. We're aiming at a friggin' detergent bottle. Okay, so let me get some dope for you. See what you need to hold. So, 985 yards, Ryan. You ready for it?
Yes, I am.
Okay. You're on the dial up 7.4 mils. Go for it.
Dude, everything's so still. Ready?
Hold left edge.
Yeah, let's wait about that. Like that.
Where was it?
Just left side of it.
Huh?
Just left side of it.
Okay. There.
Really?
Aim at the bottom of that jug.
Bottom corner or just bottom?
Just the bottom of it. Go like bottom, favor left a little bit.
Okay.
Good. Just go bottom of it. Whole bottom of it.
Just left of it?
Bottom left.
Oh, just to the right of it. I think he literally went through that hole.
Yeah.
What was that? What was way left?
I think I hit it.
Bottom, no, that was bottom left.
No, right, I think I hit it. It wouldn't do that unless I hit it. Because it made a splash.
You want me to go check it out?
No, we'll just do one more to see if I hit it again.
I don't know, I think I'm gonna slow.
Ready?
The way you can zoom in on this thing?
No.
Okay, I don't know what that was. That was it.
Alright, so we're not sure if we hit the detergent jug, but we are heading down to Meow, and we'll see if we got some impacts on there. May have gotten one. There was one weird little impact where it kind of splashed far left.
I saw something fly off.
And he said he saw something fly off, so we'll see. Okay, we're seeing some drippage. Check this out. Hello, Ryan.
There's a lizard on the rock. His head just got all through me, Dad.
Some drippage.
I told you I saw a cat fly off. I knew it.
But is it just dripping because, oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
There's a hole. Told you. So this is, I saw something splash like way like over there.
Over here somewhere.
So that kind of is a good indicator of impact. So there was an impact.
Should we finish it off?
No. Is there two holes? There is two holes.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How many?
Oh no, I think that's shrapnel.
The strap metal?
That's strap.
I was about to say, we have two impacts. Okay, well, there is an impact on a detergent bottle. 985 yards, almost 1,000. Just it's a good little indication of that Ruger American rifle is a stupid accurate rifle.
Still got water in it.
Still got water?
Yeah, we need to finish it off.
Go get the shotgun. All right, finish that thing off.
Oh, I landed it!
You landed it.
I landed it!
What the?
I landed it!
You landed the milk jug. That's a dab move. There you go, TikTok. That's how you do it. Well, Ryan, what do you think of that rifle?
I like it.
You like that rifle a lot? He said he wants to be his rifle. Unfortunately, that rifle is for sale. So if you guys are looking for a Ruger American rifle that is set up, stupid accurate, there you go. There you have it. So I'll put it on the website, dpgunworks.com. It's got an ESS chassis. It does have an arc rail on there. It's only got about 30 or 40 rounds down it, and it was just a test to see how well we could take a factory rifle and make it super accurate. So a little bit more hand loading involved. We'll it, check it out, dpgummers.com. That rifle will be for sale, so put a link in the description below. So we're going to head back to the shop, and I'm going to show you guys little things to also look for on a production rifle. So on these factory production rifles, one of the things you got to really check for is your bolt lug engagement. So what that means is we're looking at the contact points of the bolt lug to the receiver face. So one of the things that I noticed with a lot of production rifles, especially the Remington 700s, is that the bolt engagement is very ununiform, meaning it's only engaging one side or the other, or it's not gauging at least 90% contact. So one trick you could do to see how much bolt engagement you have is, for one, get yourself some die cam, which is ideal. If you don't have any die cam, you can get yourself a red Sharpie, or a black Sharpie. The red Sharpie is going to be thinner. It's a lot thinner, viscous, so it really gets you that that tight fitment. But for this demonstration, we're going to use some die cam, and I'm going to show you guys how much bolt engagement we have on the stock Ruger American rifle. Alright, so this is die cam. This is stuff that machinists use to mark metal and get a nice layout marking on the actual metal itself. That way you can scribe or whatever you got to do to make a mark. So we're going to put a little bit on the back side of each recoil lug here. And I meant a little bit, but it really, I got it all over the bolt. Alright, let me wipe this up real quick. So we have layout fluid on every one of those bolt lugs, and let's see how this works and see how much contact we have on this production rifle. So essentially what you want to do is, obviously with a clear rifle, is make sure you don't have anything that goes boom inside the chamber. We're going to go ahead and rack the bolt and have rearward pressure. So you're going to pull back a little bit on the bolt, and you're going to rock it back and forth, just like this. All the way up, all the way down. Just trying to see how much engagement we have. So do that a few times, and after that, you should be able to remove your bolt and see how much contact we have. So on this one, we got full contact on this lug. If you guys can see this, get this into focus. This is a 3-lug system. There is pretty much full contact on that lug. And then the third lug has about 50%. So this this bolt essentially can be lapped a little bit. I'm going to call that okay for now. But essentially, if you want to increase the accuracy, or at least have full engagement on the lugs, you can get some of the valve lapping compound. You put a little bit of abrasive valve lapping compound in between the bolt lug, and then go ahead and insert your bolt and work it in. So you'll be doing that for a few hours, working in your bolt and lapping in your bolt lugs, and that's going to allow you to get full contact on the rear of that bolt. So did that a little more, and I could definitely tell it's getting full contact. This rifle, pretty surprised. Ruger did an amazing job. You guys have some really good quality control right now, at least for this rifle, and this was produced during COVID era. So little tip right there for you guys with the factory rifle. Definitely check out your bolt engagement, making sure you have full contact with the bolt lugs to the receiver face. If you do not, you will see improvement if you do lap in those bolt lugs with some valve lapping compound. So other than that, guys, there is the results downrange with a factory Ruger American rifle. Less than 40 shots. I know I ripped out the barrel. That was shooting all right. I mean, I was hoping for a just barely sub MOA, but just rolling with it, showing you guys the actual results. It's hit and miss. When you buy a production rifle, you don't know if it's going to be accurate or not. But my suggestion, in my opinion, what you should do is right away get yourself some match ammunition, and with a clean bore, shoot a group downrange, the first shots, and see how it holds a group. Now it should hold sub MOA accuracy. If it does not, you can go ahead and try another factory match ammo and see what that does. If it doesn't hold a MOA group, then I suggest my first upgrade would be a barrel. So don't even waste your time on reloading supplies. Go ahead, reach out to places like Crown Ridge Barrel Works, and get yourself a pre-fit barrel. You know, you think about the cost of reloading components, you can get upwards of $300 very quickly with just doing load development, and the price of a barrel pre-fit such as this one is around $370 shipped. So places like Crown Ridge Barrel Works, I highly recommend, so reach out to them if you're looking for a pre-fit. As far as a chassis, obviously MDT does make other chassis available. I just chose the MDT ESS chassis because, well, for one, it looks freaking badass. Two, it has a folder ability, so I kind of wanted this to be very similar to a Ruger RPR. And of course, I'm going to get a lot of folks saying, oh, why don't you just buy a Ruger RPR? Well, the Ruger RPR, though it's a great platform, it has its limitations. And those limitations include how that system is made and the barrel lug system. So there's a barrel nut system on the Ruger RPR that is very similar to an AR, which limits you to a smaller contour barrel. So you won't be able to get a full breech contour, unlike a Ruger American. And in fact, the cost of a MDT ESS chassis and the cost of a Ruger American is actually, if you put these two together, just bone stock, you basically have a Ruger RPR for $200 less, and a way better looking Ruger RPR anyway, in my opinion. So there you have it, guys. There's obviously some upgrades you could do, like, you know, bolt knob attachment, triggers, all of that to help shoot accurately downrange. But if you're just a target shooter, this right here will get you into competition shooting. If you just want to get into basically PRS shooting, step up to the ESS chassis. That way you can run your Arca Swiss rail. It's just a better platform, and then throw on a bigger barrel or a thicker barrel, and that way you can get those high volume shots downrange. So fantastic platform to start out with for competition shooting, or if you're just a target shooter, this right here is a huge upgrade. Well, folks, I want to see your comments below. Let me know what you guys think of this rifle. And like I said, it is for sale, so it'll be on the website, dpgunworks.com. I want to say thanks for watching. Check out the merch on the website, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. Be safe.